The cabin fever has got us both riled up, and I've had 3 cups of coffee today.
Say hello to my little friend.
So,
we got half the floor done yesterday.
We got half the floor, and then we went to help Quasi's grandmother do a couple of things. She had fallen down, and the paramedics, she had a door just like this one. Instead of breaking out the glass,
they tore the
door frame out.
So we are going to fix that, and now we are snowed in the Midwest. It is like going to be -7,
cold.
Something really cold.
Really cold.
It's February. It doesn't normally get this cold this late, but we got half the floor done last night. We sanded the little patch that you saw in the video. There's another video we show the floor sanding, and now we have to do the hard part. Actually, the whole thing was the hard part, but we got to get the sink out, we got to get the dishwasher out, and then we got to get the rest of the floor out. And I'm not sure it's going to be that impossible, but it means that we don't have a sink, and we don't have a...
I mean, we have bathrooms, so we have sinks there, but
it's different.
It's different.
So at this point, from today forward, we're probably a good 10 days without a kitchen, and we might have to live on our second floor while we finish the floors. But this is the fun part. So half the floor done, another half the floor has to go. We're gonna work on that now. Here it is. We've gotten all the subfloor up except for what's under the sink.
We have to move it.
We have to cut the sink's water off. We have to take the power out. We have to undo the garbage disposal and the dishwasher, and that requires turning the power off. So that might wait until after lunch.
See this? You see this?
Look at these staples.
See this?
Millions and millions.
You see this?
There it is. Look.
There are 500 million of these in this floor, and we've had to pull them all out by hand. Now, luckily, when we were able to get the edges out of some of these pieces that you just saw, the staples pulled up with them. So it's not, it's not crazy, but there are 500 million staples left. Yeah, and we have to get all those out before we can sand it, because they will just rip the sandpaper right off the router, or whatever it's called. The band.
Sander?
The sander. Shut up. So anyway, hopefully I'll get fed today. This is slave labor.
Kale. Kale.
In the middle of a blizzard. So we're gonna continue to get all this stuff out, and hopefully I'll get some lunch. So,
Sink's out.
Sink and dishwasher are removed from the last piece of floor that we have to pull up the subfloor, and it'll be a little fancy because of the way that the sink stuff is plumbed in there, but we'll get it. And then the whole deconstruction of the floor is complete, and then we have to go to Kansas for 4 days, and when we get back, we'll start working on getting everything out of this area so that we can sand
refinish the floors. Well, we're gonna sand the floors and then decide
whether it's polyurethane or not. And we'll probably end up using this corner as our decider, because it is for sure going to be covered with something. So that is a tip that we learned from the Nicole Curtis, is test your stuff on a piece of floor that's not going to be exposed.
And additionally, that's the part of the floor that will likely have the most water damage, so it'll be the most stained, and we'll see, like, if it's going to be bad, it's going to be the worst over there. So now we're gonna tear up the rest of the floor, get this plumbing out of here, and done! In the last 100 years, this has always been
The sink area.
where the sink was. As you can see, it was modified 1, 2, at least 4 times.
And this stack, actually, this was the stack.
That's where the old stove would have been.
Used to go
It goes
up. This is
straight
above
up.
us is a closet, and it goes straight out the top of the roof. So
Crazy.
that was the drain stack.
crazy. So, good news, good news, good news. All of the demolition of the floor is done. And we are ready to,
sand.
well, we've got to get electrical work done, finish the walls, blah, blah, blah. But the sanding is next. Oh, well, electric is next, and then sanding. But either way, we've gotten everything that we can do done, and our plan is complete, and the kitchen floor is exposed.
Leave us comments below and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
This is our little house in the ghetto.
Woohoo!